So finally got a new unit, used one. I ordered one from Keystone LKQ, and I've been getting a lot of bad quality parts from there because I don't think they have a quality control anymore, to be honest. And I've been dealing with them for 10 years. Got this off eBay. I think I got it off eBay. I got it from somewhere. I don't even remember the name of the site. I found it and bought it, and I was like, let's see what happens, because I'm kind of desperate at this point. This works. Let me show you. I can cut the AC on. It activates and deactivates. I don't know if you can hear that huff, but it is activating and deactivating. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna check the back. I'm grounded right here at the housing of the cigarette outlet. And I'm gonna check those wires again. There's the red wire here. I'm just gonna test. That should be 29, 30, 31, 32. So that red wire, just to make sure I'm grounded properly. And I'm gonna check this green wire. So it's making nothing right now, but hold on. That's weird. I'm gonna go to this blue wire, 31. So it's like it's trying to work, but there's something wrong with the compressor. Let me check the Freon level. Gosh darn it, the compressor's locking up. It's not even trying to rotate. I gotta figure out what's up with that. Unless the clutch, smell like burning clutch. Yeah, the clutch is probably wearing out. Yeah, look at it. So I need to put a clutch on here too. My gosh. I bought a magnetic housing because that's failed, because it's not sending that confirmation signal back out to the switch. So now, look, I'm gonna have to replace the clutch. I can smell it burning. Let me see if I push it up on it. Let me see what happens. It's not moving at all. I mean, is the compressor locked up? So the compressor's locked up. I can't win, man. Look at that. I can't even move the clutch. Oh my gosh. So I bought a magnetic housing because I wasn't getting proper feedback, because that's not going to fix it. The bearing, the bearing is what rides the pulley rod on. That's not going to be damaged. It's going to be seized internally. So I'm screwed right now, because even though I got the signal for the AC compressor, the compressor's locked up internally, and I didn't know that. So I got to send that new part that I got back, get a refund, and now we got to find a compressor. And these things are like, what, 2,000 something, or like $1,800 brand new. So hopefully I can find a used one. I didn't suspect this. Just my look. Let me see if I can find something on eBay, but let me go back and check this signal. Let me see, maybe I can put the key in the on position and we don't have to worry about the compressor activating. Maybe the signal's going to be there. I'm assuming maybe since the compressor's in and out, the request still should be there. So I'd imagine we could probably still get voltage. And the answer is going to be no. So I'm not getting any sort of request. I guess the engine has to be running. Maybe I can max this out. This minimum max. So now when it kicks on, maybe I'll be able to extract a value. it holds long enough. Yeah. That's weird. I can't get the max value. I'll probably have to hook it up on the oscilloscope to be able to see anything. But the main thing is I have signal now. Because if I hook it up with the old one, let's take this off. Let's hook up the old one. So yeah, AC compressor off, AC on, nothing's happening. Nothing. So there's no change. So I'm gonna replace this unit, and well, we're just gonna have to get a new compressor. But primarily, this is just the update video of this diagnosing this switch. I was correct. The switch is defective, and unfortunately, LKQ sent me a bad used part, which caused me to chase my ass a little bit. But it's fine because the compressor magnetic clutch was defective. But even though I bought that to replace it, well, unfortunately, the compressor was locked up. I didn't know, and I should have looked at the signs on the face of the clutch for the heat because it looks warped. But I didn't know. Things happen. So I guess I can pull this out and get this replaced. And nothing else left to do. And we can see that there's some movement when I do get the request. So like I said, if I hook up the oscilloscope, I may be able to, since this is probably like a 1 second, I need to probably hold for a second to be able to extract some sort of value, because it's just on a slower time base. Let's see what I gotta do. It's Phillips in the back here. So there's some connectors in the back here for the monitor or CD player, whatever you want to call it, that we have to remove. Let me take a look at this newer one. What needs to happen? I just need to remove the 4 outside screws, and I can just lift up on it and then install the good one. Just hate that. I swear it never fails. There's always something. I mean, I guess if cars were easy, everybody would be doing them. Lift up off on this, right? Yep. Imagine it should just lift right up. I think it's okay. There was a lip there, so we got that out. So I flipped up and lift up, flipped out and lift up. So these are a match. Which I put it in the wrong way. I know I'm gonna get off. So where we need to be. Good. I'm gonna flip this back around and get all the connectors installed in reverse order. And I just gotta let the lady know that we're gonna have to put a new compressor in here, or like find a used one, because right now this car's only 50% fixed. Well, it's unfortunate that everything didn't go completely as planned, but I'm making baby steps here. But primarily, this was the update for the climate control unit. So the testing still follows suit. Learned something new. For some strange reason, when you go to submit a request for the compressor to activate, the 12 volts only come out of the climate control head when there's all the necessary elements for a request, such as pressure. So you gotta have adequate pressure. So one side of that climate control unit would have produced 12 volts likely, and it needed to be backfed. So that would have been pertaining to the thermo switch. In our case, the thermal switch is bad. Not the thermal switch, but the clutch is bad. And I have a new clutch, but unfortunately the compressor's locked up. Can't do nothing about it. So the next video will definitely be something regarding the compressor installation. But as far as the climate control unit, this is going to be an update. We have a signal now. Let me just do this. You hear that noise? It's crazy. I actually have a car outside, a Dodge, that's knocking like it's a motor because the AC compressor is bad. And jobs come in clusters. I'm not going to deny. I got 2 Dodges and 2 compressor jobs. I mean, things come in clusters. But anyway, I digress. But ultimately, if anything happens between now and then, I'm going to definitely pin this video in the description of the climate control diagnosis. So this is going to be the follow-up. So when I do replace the compressor, it's going to be another follow-up video in the description. If anything happened, I'll definitely update. But hit that link, subscribe to the channel, stay informed, how to original some work. See you on the next one.